I finally made it to Helen, Georgia. I've been here about 40 minutes. I'm at the Haven Inn and Suites. I'm at the Haven Inn and Suites. And one thing I can say is I'm starting to regret coming already. I tried to check in here. The girl said my son, which has the same name, Owens Jr., didn't have no reservation here. She sent me up to Budgetel, but my son Bubba, Owens Jr., big old number 2, said they was at the Budgetel. I went out here on Main Street, took a left or whatever, and the Budgetel said no, they don't have a reservation. Finally, he figured out that they had a reservation down here at the Haven Inn and Suites. Well, she gave me a single room. They had a double room, so I had to call my son back, and that's what was going on. So what happened is they changed the name of this motel. It used to be like Budget Inn or Alpine Inn and Suites or something. Now it's Haven Inn and Suites. So I'm in Helen. Took me because of both motels. The one up the street I think used to be called Budget Inn, and this one used to be called Alpine Inn and Suites. So, but anyway, both people ran the place kept saying no, there was no reservation. Well, I was under the impression when I first got here it was under my son's name. No, it's under Tiffany Esposito's name. But still, the girl gave me a single room. It's supposed to be in a double room. So I had to call my son back. So it took me like 40 minutes to get checked in the motel room. This bar here looks like it's called Monday's Pub and Restaurant. So I'm gonna be positive. You know me, I'm not a negative person. But if it takes, if you keep going around in a circle, going from motel to motel, and nobody cannot figure out what motel you're supposed to be at, that could be a little frustrating. This is called Pub. I'm using an umbrella. It's raining. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. Sunday's supposed to be sunny. My son and his girlfriend's coming on a motorcycle all the way from McDonough, Georgia. I don't think that's intelligent, but I love them. It is what it is. They wanted to ride it. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. It says North Georgia's largest bourbon selection. Pub and restaurant Mondays. And that's this little place right here behind the Haven Inn and Suites. And behind this little pub, the front of it's the Circle K. Circle K is right here. Pub and restaurant, and we're staying at the Haven Inn and Suites. And I'm not really impressed with that motel. It kind of has a, I don't know. The room's decent looking, but it has a, I don't know how to explain it. It smells like somebody's cooking like Asian food next door or somewhere. And the room smells like it almost has a funny smell. I smell like Asian food or something. Chinese, and it has like a sweet and sour smell. But I mean, it is what it is, If it'd been me at the Holiday Inn and Suites up the street, it looks like it would have been a better place. So here's the Circle K. There's Fairfield Inn up here on the hill. The Welcome Center and Post Office, it says, there's a blue sign right here. It says Welcome Center and Post Office to the right. So I'm assuming it's down here somewhere on the left. I will do a little walk down through here until they get here. I don't want to get far from the motel because I actually need to go back and take my blood thinners. I haven't taken my medication. I drove it was only like 204 miles from Kingsport. From Kingsport to Helen was approximately 204 miles. So I'm using my cinematic mode. I'm trying to figure out if I need to dim my ISO, because if the ISO is too high, it will make the footage noisy. And I think I do. I'm gonna drop it down to 1600. I'll be back. Okay, I dropped my ISO. I'm filming this with my DJI Pocket 2, 4K, 24 frames per second. I dropped my ISO from 1600 to 800. I'm still right here in Helen, Georgia. The first 40 minutes was frustration, my friends. Why was it frustration? Nobody could figure out what motel I'm supposed to be at. Come on. They changed. Let me take it off face tracking because I don't want the camera bouncing around. Well, it's moving around with my face. I'll be back. Let me take it off face tracking. So I'm back recording. Florida. I'm back recording, doing a little YouTube vlog. I had to take it, it's on face tracking. So if I move my face, the camera's going to probably follow me. No, I think I took the face tracking off. I did, because I had it on face tracking. As you will see in the video before this, I started another little clip. It was following my face. Every time I moved and it was on fast track, I slowed the camera down to slow track. And what that does, that fast tracking, every time I move my face, the camera's going back and forth real fast. It was panning real fast. Now it's panning slow. So let's get a look of Helen, Georgia. Let me get the camera the way I want it. I'm gonna flip it back around, my friends. Bear with me. It's the big old show. The only place to go is the big old show. All kind of motels here. This says River's Edge and Carts. And also, I think it's around the corner, there's a golf place. This right here says the Lost Room, Escape, Adventure, Wine Tasting, Burgers, Hot Dogs, Chattahoochee Dog House, Cold Beer, Wine, I guess down here. River's Edge Carts, I guess you rent carts, I don't know what the deal is. There's a little golf course somewhere. I drove through here plenty of times. I lived in Georgia, but I never stayed. I don't like to be around a crowd, and I bet a lot of people didn't know that, did you? That's why I never go to Pigeon Forge. I live in East Tennessee, Kingsport. The reason I don't go to Pigeon Forge or Sevierville and all that good places like Gatlinburg, I don't like. It's okay, like in this time, it's still kind of, it's springtime. Today's the 19th. I think spring starts tomorrow. Tomorrow, March the 20th. I think today's Friday, March the 19th, 2021. If I'm not mistaken, spring starts tomorrow. But it's kind of cool here, but it's not real cool. If I had to guess, I'd say it's, I don't know, 60 degrees, 61. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. I think in the low 60s, and then sunny Sunday, it's supposed to be, I think, around 68 to 72 here. Kingsport's supposed to be a little warmer, I think, tomorrow and the next day. Across the street it says dog friendly deck. Triple T. There's a sign that says Triple T. Let me see if I can get it on zoom mode. Let me get her on the zoom mode, my friends. There's the zoom mode. That sign might just show white because that's just the way it is. I'm not sure what the name of that is. It had 3 triple T's in that sign. I'm liking it so far. There's a bunch of bars, restaurants. You know, nothing really to get exciting. You know, about, I guess, a small miniature Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg or whatever. Seem to have plenty of places to drink beer, restaurants / bars. Right here is the Helen, Georgia, like I said. White County, from my understanding. I think this is the White County. I lived in Georgia 38.5 years, and I used to pass through here, but I never stayed. Because in the summer, it's packed out here. I don't like to be in a crowd. This is, Helen, Georgia. This is Helen Cellar Package Store. That means you can go in there and order wine, go in there and buy wine or liquor. Right here is Hansel and Gretel. It says Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen Chocolate Factory. That's the Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen Chocolate Factory. Here's a sign. Across the street is this town is supposed to be built like a Bavarian town, you know, kind of Germanic style town. Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen Chocolate Factory. Across the street it says shops at Bavarian Platz. Tattoo, Subway, smoke shop. I don't know, there's a Subway. I'm not really that impressed because I live in East Tennessee. You know, I'm used to the mountains like this. So it don't excite me as much as would somebody that doesn't live in the mountains. But I like it being here. I guess I enjoy spending time with my son when I get here on his motorcycle. I'm thinking about stopping it and bumping my ISO up just a tad to see how it looks. I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. It's the big old show. Alright, my friends. I have bumped my ISO up to 1600. I'm using my DJI Pocket 2, like I said earlier. 4K, 24 frames per second. ISO set at 1600 now. I started off at 3200, went to 800, now I'm at 1600. It's not a lot of, the lights ain't that bright here, the street lights. There's a lot of bars down here. A lot of bars. Motel here. That's it. It's the Holiday Inn and Express. Holiday Inn Express and Suites. See right here? Holiday Inn Express Suites. I'm looking to see if my footage is getting blown out. And it don't look blown out, I don't think. I've got my reading glasses on. This is what Helen, Georgia looks like. I'm trying to not spin everybody around real fast at dark. Quite a few people here to be March. Ace Hardware's next door, the Holiday Inn and Suites. There's a catering place across the street right here. When I know, looks like about a 68 Volkswagen van. Is there that van right there? Yeah, it looks like it might be white or cream colored. About a 68. There's a it says Honeybrook Catering, Mystics, and that's that same tattoo and Subway. It says the Bavarian Platz. Like I said, the shapes of these buildings is supposed to be like Bavarian, you know, the Bavarian Alps towns, you know, in Germany. Germanic style. Alpine Village Shops. It says we got a Dollar General on this sign. Something Burger, the iconic burger. Tanning, CBD oil. I stay away from junk like that. Best nails. I don't need my nails done. Or did. I'm used the right verb. I do not need my nails did. The shape of the buildings are pretty. I guess I'm gonna turn it around. I'm tired of walking with me and my son, and probably meet y'all later at the bar. This will end this video. This is a part of Helen, Georgia. There's more up this road at nighttime, my friends. Don't get all excited. It's just a big O right here in Helen, Georgia, White County. Please like, comment, subscribe as always. Be happy, positive, and focused. And guess what, my friends? If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. Share my videos. Help me be successful. If you're first time watching, please subscribe. I'm checking out right here in lovely Helen, Georgia, the Bavarian style town that was built by Germans. All right, my friends. I will check back later in another video. Have a wonderful night on this fabulous Friday. It's your boy, the Big O. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. See you in the next video, my friends.